Hi, Tim here with Clive Coffee. We're going to show you how to set up the water supply and drain connection kit on your Marzocco Linea Mini. You have your drain kit that includes your drain hose, the quick connect fittings, rubber O-rings, and the clamp. And then you have your water supply line and your bypass plate. The tools that you're going to need: a flathead screwdriver, a smaller Phillips head screwdriver, and an adjustable wrench. We're going to start off by removing all of the panels on the machine, and you can follow instructions at the end of this video for panel removal. At this point, we can remove our drip tray. And we're going to start off with our drain hose. At the back, you will find this plug that's in place. Using your flathead screwdriver, you can go ahead and remove this plug. We can now insert our quick connect fitting, and we'll go ahead and tighten that down. We can set our tray aside for now. Now with our drain hose, we're going to go ahead and connect the other side of our quick connect for the drain using this clamp. Insert that into place. With our quick connect fitting clamped down to the hose, these two pieces, you've got the O-rings already installed on this side of the quick connect. This should slide right into place. The other end of your drain hose, you will run to a nearby drain. You want it to have always a downward sloping movement, or water will pool in this line here. We'll go ahead and set this aside for now. And now we'll move on to our water reservoir tank. Go ahead and pull this out and make sure your water reservoir tank is drained. Go ahead and remove all of the water, and we're going to disconnect this plastic hose from the back of the water reservoir. And we're going to set our reservoir tank aside. Now we can follow this line and move to the back of the machine. That line is connected to the inlet of our pump. We're going to go ahead and remove that entire piece at the brass nut here. You can pull this entire tube out. There might be some water that drips from the line. And we'll set this aside. Now we'll grab our braided line that's included in the kit, and we're going to attach our braided line to the inlet of the pump. If you look very carefully, one of the nuts is slightly deeper, just by a hair, so I would just hold them up side by side, and the nut that has just a little bit of extra length on that is the one that will attach to the inlet of the pump. And we'll go ahead and tighten that down. We can take our braided line and drop it down into the cutout in the back of the machine here, where the water reservoir would have been. And we'll drop that line all the way down into the machine. Next, we're going to connect our bypass plate inside the machine where the water reservoir would have connected against those springs. We're going to lean the machine back and take a look. Using the slightly smaller machined screw, I'm going to take this plate and insert it against the back of the springs. And using our Phillips head, our smaller Phillips head screwdriver, go ahead and tighten this down. This bypass plate connects this circuit here, simulating a constantly full water reservoir, where your water reservoir would have shut off the machine if that connection is broken. This will keep that continuous connection, so your machine will always be on, since we're now drawing water from our plumbed line. The plumbed line can go to your water source. We do recommend using water filtration and softening on your machine to ensure that you have soft enough water to protect the machine. So this would go to your water source. Now we're ready to reinsert our drip tray, and we have our hose that's connected I now have my drain hose that I can run to my nearest drain, and my plumbed line, which I can connect to my water source. That's how to set up the water supply and drain connection kit on your Linea Mini. For more information on panel removal and panel assembly, check out the links here. For other tech tips, visit our knowledge base at clivecoffee.com.